presented by Sprint.
Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports as the NBA season wraps up. Let's get into the halftime report. Out in Houston, the Rockets with the lead against the Timberwolves. It's been an uneven start to the season. They're hungry for wins, no doubt about it. A phenomenal performance by DeMarcus Cousins. He has 13 points, and his defense has been very solid. He's been bothering shots. He's keeping his hands active, making it difficult for guys to score on. And the resilient Timberwolves team is staying in it. These guys are known for turning other teams over. They got some light-fingered players. This game is no different. Now let's take off with some other games in progress around the league. Utah with the lead against the Hawks at Phillips Arena. Fourth quarter out there, and they've got a 6-point edge. And the other game still underway. Out in Pepsi Center, the Nuggets ahead against Detroit. About midway through the third out there. That'll be it for the halftime report. The second half is coming right up. Hope to see you next time.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Really an incredible game so far from Russell.
He is a dynamic scorer, guys. That much we know. And I'll tell you what, his talent was on full display there in the first half.
Steve, he is a hard man to keep down, and so far, they've been unable to do it.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Houston. All out there with Oladipo. Then there's Gordon. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Cousins in at the center position. Here's Wall. That one a little long. Timberwolves trail by 6. Beasley fires. Here's Townsend. That's good. 5 points in the game.
It's a great play under the boards for him. And, you know, that's the standard that he sets. It seems like all those second chance points, I mean, they're there for him game in, game out.
Nice job pulling off that screen. And it's 7 points for John Wall.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Down low, there's Townsend. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Rockets leading by 4. Oladipo dishes to Cousins. Puts up the baby hook. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
A chance here to check out how the Rockets ranked in the NBA last season. Second in scoring. Third in steals. They were top 10 in free throw percentage. That's always helpful in winning games.
And I think what's most impressive about this club, though, is the fact that they were in the top 5 in points scored. I mean, that's what they do. They like to get out and run. They really get a lot of shots up. And when they do, when they knock down open looks, they're tough to beat. I'll tell you what I love about him. His ability to finish even while absorbing contact. He is so strong. Even with defenders hanging all over him, he continues to finish at the basket.
And something else he does is he's great off the dribble. He can take it to the rack or pull up.
Huge play.
I don't know if this is the time for that kind of play. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares?
The pass to Okoye. And the layup falls. He's got 9.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Cousins gets the bucket. And the Rockets lead by 4.
And they made 3 of their first 4 shots here to start this half.
Here is Edwards, defended by Oladipo. Edwards can't hit.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
And you can kind of look over the line with a chance to make it 3.
Everything working for him out in the half. They hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. The free throw off from Oladipo.
Finally a miss, but still 4 for 5 shooting to start this third quarter.
Here's Edwards. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. He's got 7.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
The kick out to Wall. Gordon, covered by Beasley. And there's Eric Gordon on the assist by Wall. Timberwolves trailed by 6. And here's Edwards. 7 points in the game. No coverage that time.
It hasn't happened as quickly as he would have liked, but he's finally putting some points on the board in this game.
Oladipo, the pass to Tucker. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Tucker's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. The drive by Russell. Edwards. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. 13 points in the game.
How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick 3 of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there.
Russell against Wall. Here's Tucker. Soft touch off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 5.
Up over 50% now from the floor with the way they've shot this half.
Yeah, that's a nice improvement. It's not a surprise to see them out in front with the way they have shot throughout the entire game, as a matter of fact. They've been very efficient offensively. Tell you what, they're going to have to do a better job of boxing this fella out than that.
No one between him and the hoop. You're right, Clark.
Yeah, putback slams are not what you want to be giving up if you're the defense.
Beasley with the steal. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Finishes the break with a slam.
Straight to the bucket with a nice head of steam.
Well, no reason to slow it down when there's nothing in the way.
Timeout call for Rockets.
You know, he wants to tinker a little bit. He's taking the time to do so right here.
Yeah, I think you're right. He just didn't like some of the things he saw out there. A bit uncomfortable and wanted to talk it over.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. And Wall kicks it to Tucker. Gordon. He passes to Cousins. Picked his pocket. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Towns defended by Tucker. Doubled by McLemore. Dishes it to Rubio. Kicks it out to Beasley. And another 3 for Minnesota. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
The other thing they're doing, guys, is forcing turnovers and then creating points offensively as a result.
Wall gets a screen from Tucker. And Wall. Here we go now. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. In a moment now to check out who Minnesota has coming up. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road.
A lot of fans focused on that matchup with Portland.
The free throw drops for Cousins. Russell, he's checked in for Minnesota. He's perfect from the line this time. Minnesota's gotten the 3 ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Off target with his 3. Rockets have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. Wall fires. The rebound by the Timberwolves. A corner defended by House. Here's Townsend. Gets the front of the rim and out. The Rockets shooting at 50% in a decent group. The feed to Tucker. Wall hits the jumper in space. Wall's got 11 points.
Well, this quarter is going awfully well for him. It seems like every chance he's gotten, he's pretty much converted.
Here's Russell. It's good from long range. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
Minnesota's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. And Cousins comes over to help. Wall, and a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And the Rockets with possession here. He feeds it to Cousins. On the 3 off target. Minnesota shooting here about 46% for the game. Rubio outside. It's stolen by McLemore. By himself.
Incredible. Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, it's startling that he'd even try that right now.
He dishes it to Russell. The 3. That is good. Russell's got 21 in the game.
They are killing them with that three-point shot here in the second half.
Well, the defense fully stretched out trying to stop that shot and still not able to get it done.
It's Wall with the drive. McLemore dishes to House. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. McLemore's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Pass to Cousins. 4 seconds left. And it's good. Through contact, gets the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
How about that play? Great body control. Still manages to finish the play despite the contact.
You know, when that whistle blows, you're not done. Get greedy and find a way to knock it down.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Nice numbers tonight at the free throw line, shooting 10 of 13. And the free throw, no good. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far.
This Tuesday, November 24th, the Chicago Bulls go up against the Philadelphia 76ers. Don't miss out.
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Their defense has been outstanding, Kevin. Closing out on shots, blocking a lot of them as well.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They had a bunch of second chance points.
And a look at the foul for the Timberwolves to start the fourth.
You know, their three-point shooting since halftime is about as good as you could possibly ask for, guys.
Now's the time to put the pedal to the metal, boys. Keep firing those deep balls and build that lead up.
Oladipo with the ball. Russell's there. Passes to Tucker. Gordon, defended by Okoye. The drive by Gordon. It counts. And the foul. Okoye. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Ricky Rubio checked in for Houston. Aaron Gordon. Timberwolves trailed by 8. Here is Edwards. Outside, Russell. Pass to Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
They're shooting it quite well now. Again, function of shot selection, ball movement. Guys are in rhythm, confident, free-flowing, and they're knocking down their shots.
Houston leading by 6. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Stolen away. Here's Edwards. And it's blocked by Tucker. Now here's Wall. Kicks to Cousins. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Cousins has got 24.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
And this is what the schedule looks like for Houston. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. And that's the 3rd of 4 straight played at home.
I think a lot of people will be paying close attention to that Boston game, guys.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Beasley's checked in. A nice shot by Tucker.
I love the flow that they've been playing with offensively tonight. This is an impressive performance.
Well, and that lead they have just continues to grow and grow.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. He let his players know that they've got to do a better job on defense. He said they're scoring any way they want. We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand defensively, get a stop, and get on a run of our own. Do they have it in them, Kevin?
All right, Doris, thanks. Now, Rubio. Here's Hernandez, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
That's the way to work the ball in close to the hoop, guys.
Now, here's Oladipo. Edwards defending. Cousins with a screen for Oladipo. Makes the lead pass. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
This is getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this run going much longer.
I tell you what, Steve, it's already lasted longer than I thought possible.
There's a good screen. The drive by Rubio. Picked away. Oladipo with the ball. He kicks it to Cousins. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Timberwolves making a change here. And Cousins drops them both. Timberwolves trail by 15. And here's Rubio. There's the pass to Edwards. From deep. Here's Townsend. And Cousins with the block. Oh, here's Gordon. Defense is right there. High post Cousins. Backs him down. Know what? And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. Matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip.
Boy, that's a game you know the Heat would really like to take.
Now, here's Oladipo. Edwards defending. With the fadeaway. Off the left rim and out.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Rubio, right side. Nice shot from the wing.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
That's blocked. It's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. Russell, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Here's Cousins. Gets it to go. Cousins has got 6 in the quarter.
A very hot shooting second half has seen them bring that field goal percentage way up.
Yeah, they're cruising now, really looking to add to this lead, and this has been a clinic, but I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he's not helping their offense.
Oladipo, the pass to Cousins. Goes up high for a two-handed dunk.
Boy, he threw out some distance with that two-hand throw.
Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here is Edwards. Rubio outside. Here's the dish to Russell. Misses the three.
You know, even against defense as tight as that, you expect him to bury those.
I don't know. I mean, we've seen him hit those in the past, but like you said, the defender was on him like glue. It would have been quite a bucket.
Here's Wall. Again, the Rockets score.
And their field goal percentage continues to climb. They've really shot the ball well here today so far.
Yeah, and it's all about quality shot selection, smart shot selection. They've been very patient on offense.
Timberwolves trailed by 17. Now Edwards. Feeds to Russell. Pulls up. Again, Russell missing.
I'd love to see them impose their will a little bit more on the backboard. Usually that's a great way to take control of a game.
Well, they haven't been able to do that yet, but it's something they're certainly capable of.
Wall, that's good.
And they're making a statement here, guys, going inside for 8 of their last 10 points.
Time to man up on D and stop these free runs to the rim.
Russell kicks to Rubio. Back to Russell. To end the run. That's it. Coming off an assist from Rubio. Russell's got 24.
That's his 6th three-pointer of the game, 3 in each half.
Rockets leading by 16. Oladipo dishes to Cousins. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, it seems like he's gotten a little loose with it since halftime. His fingers may be a little slick or slippery. He went from no turnovers in the first half to quite a few here in the second.
Towns, who's guarded by Cousins, comes up empty down low. Houston's on 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Oladipo with the ball. Edwards there. Here's Cousins. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Timberwolves trail by 16. To the middle. Here's Edwards. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You can hear the impact from where I am.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Both free throws good from Edwards. Now a timeout called by Houston. They're ahead by 14. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter. Dishes to Oladipo. It's a nice passing there by Houston. And that one's good. That's now 8 points for Eric Gordon.
Well, it's a wrap, fellas. No way you come back in this one.
Not anymore. Any chance of that happening went out the window a while ago.
Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Houston's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Here's Cousins. Blocked. 35 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. To the inside. They get it back. And Russell gets it to go.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
You know, definitely that's the case. I mean, there hasn't been much resistance at all.
Now here's Wall. Shot clock at 6. He passes to Oladipo. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
That's a poor possession. You just give away the ball with a sloppy pass.
Here is McLaughlin. This one for 3. Offline. So we see Houston taking the W here. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan player of the game, DeMarcus Cousins.